They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get the strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 boys sell, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke and we still living in the same bitch. No sir, you don't got smoke with me, baby. You'd have been dead, huh? G-Stack, bitch. Whatever I fuck up, Tom gon' fix it, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bitch. Who want smoke, nigga? Y'all know I blow that shit, nigga. Like that.
I had the wrong one up. Hope everybody doing well today, though. Peace and bless to everybody out there. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to my brother opening LDTV in the building. My nigga, all things big AMCFSG, the beautiful Miss Joette. My man Lee Jackson up in the building. Salute, salute. Hope everybody's doing well today and everything. But we're going to get into it today. It's funny. Like Rick Glazier, that man doesn't have shit to talk about. And not only does Dick Glazier have nothing to talk about, but all these people, want Javante out of the sport. But what they don't understand is if Javante leaves the sport, right? Who is going to carry it? Shout out to my brother Zulu Line in the building. Like, who's gonna carry it? Like, people don't understand the dumb shit. Tank ain't gonna be able to box. Richie L, salute my brother. Tank is gonna come back in November. That's when he's coming back. And what's funny, he's coming back around the same time Devin and Brian Norman coming back. But it's crazy. Shout out to my man Fresh Baker in the building. It's like they really want Gervonta to fucking retire. Like, his people came out and said that it was all fake news. Like, Gervonta is not retiring. But like, these people don't have nothing else to talk about except for, like, bro, like, your whole career is fake lies and everything. And you know the Shakur fans, they don't want Tank in the building anyway, because like Andre Rozier said, I'm going to tell you what Andre Rozier said about Tank versus Shakur.
Who do you think is gonna? Well, Gervonta, obviously, but is Gervonta the only guy that you think they're gonna give him? We just like, I'm not sure. Do you think it could also be a guy like Andy Cruz, a guy like Abdullah Mason? Keyshawn's never gonna fight him, and can fight at 140 anyways. But I guess just those two guys, or maybe like a few others like Raymond or Italia. Is there anybody else other than Gervonta, or do you think no, it's just Gervonta, where it's going to be a 50-50 fight?
Well, Gervonta is the cream of the crop. No matter what he's going through, how he's doing it, he's a bad little guy, definitely. So you have to gauge everything by him to know him. Andy Cruz is very talented, but he hasn't been on that level, on the level those guys are at yet, even though he's rolling. So until I see him face really, really stiff, upper capability opposition, I'm going to be reserved with Andy Cruz. Literally, Abdullah Mesa, those are young guys. I think Abdullah would, at this point in time, score without boxing, control him, teach him, things of that nature. He's not ready for that yet.
Are you favoring Gervonta over Shakur though, or is Shakur just he's almost untouchable at 135?
Well, no, we see he's not untouchable because he got touched on Saturday.
Sure.
And that was one of my worries. Of course, I know he wouldn't do the same thing with Gervonta because that would be suicide. He got hit in a fight, took him well, but Zepeda's not a hellacious puncher, not a big puncher. You can't take shots like that and expect to survive against somebody like Tank Davis. It wouldn't happen. So he'd have to change his game planning, maybe get back to being a pure boxer.
Shout out to YSM right there. They always come through with the good shit right there. But see, people can say what they want to say, but when you the goods, you the motherfucking goods. It adds up and Tank's the motherfucking goods. That's why they want him out of the sport. Like, I don't understand, because without him in the sport, it's like when Earl's not in the sport. It's not. It's not as exciting. Like, whenever you see motherfucking something about Earl Spence, you see how everything lights up. Whenever you see something about Tank Davis, everything lights up like it breaks the internet. Like, soon as one of them talking about, they break the motherfucking internet. You don't see that with Shakur. You don't see that with Devin. Like, that shit crazy as hell, but people really don't want to do that. They really don't want to get that man credit. They really don't. But I'm gonna tell you what's funny. And I was watching Manager Marty, right? yesterday, and he said something about Crawford, right? He said something about Crawford. Now, I really don't want to get into it. I just want y'all to see it for a little bit. I'm going to let y'all see something. But, I'm going to just let y'all see it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to let y'all see it. That way, y'all can give me y'all opinion on it. Shout out to my man, Manager Marty. I don't really want to give you my opinion. I want you to see this. Then we'll go over it afterwards.
Double salute to Supreme L. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Supreme L says, wow, Professor Marty, you got Victor on the platform. Big things popping. Ask him what was the different things Bud was talking about. Excuse me, let me read that correctly. Ask him what was the different things Bud was taking other than snack guys. And he's referring to Victor, if you don't know, Terrence Crawford was asked about the snack program and the edge and benefits. And Terrence Crawford's words were, and I quote, I use certain things with snack that other fighters don't use. So the question is, what was Terrence Crawford referring to when he said that?
Okay. As I stated earlier, the first thing that we do is very comprehensive testing, right? On each and every fighter. Depending upon what imbalances, what excesses, what deficiencies that we find, I make specific recommendations for various legal, I repeat, legal supplements, okay? SNAC doesn't carry all the supplements that exist. So if he happened to be, and this is a theoretical, low in iron, well, I might send him a brand of iron. Or if I think we need to boost his testosterone, well, I might send a different brand of vitamin D3 or DAA.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew. Now, you heard the words that Victor Conte just said in reference to answering the question about Terrence Crawford specifically.
Now, I ain't the smartest man, right? But he said something about if his testosterone was low, he gonna give him more testosterone. I didn't think that you could take testosterone. I didn't think that though. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, Zulu, and shout out to my man Von Wise and Cash Crypto in the building. But yeah, with your blood type, everybody has a different, like, your body work is different depending on your blood type. Yeah, your blood type is what controls all of that, but we're gonna keep it going.
Use the words comprehensive blood testing, specific recommendation, low in iron, boost his testosterone. Now, these words coming from Victor Conte's mouth may be distasteful and detestable to the ears of those familiar with his history. Now, let's be clear on something. Comprehensive blood testing. Well, Victor Conte is not medically qualified to administer or legally interpret blood testing results. We know that to be true. He's also not medically qualified to provide a specific recommendation or referral. And now let's deal with low in iron. That was the words that he used. Well, the problem I have with him using those words are not him just using those words. It's the words that he said before using those words. And y'all just heard him. He said, if he happens to be, and this is theoretical, low in iron. Well, it's not theoretical. So by Victor Conte using the word theoretical, he's misleading the public. And I have to be honest and say that that is distasteful and that is detestable to my ears, personally speaking, since I was interviewing him. And what I mean by that is, well, when we think of the word theoretical, we think of the word theory. We think of the word hypothesis. In other words, is that it's not necessarily based on real life. It's not meant to be applied to real life. When he says Terrence Crawford is low in iron, well, you may ask, Manager Marty, how is that misleading? I'm so glad you asked. It's misleading because, well, Terrence Crawford said after the fight with Errol Spence, 2.5 weeks after the fight, to be exact, on August the 18th, 2023, on the Joe Rogan podcast in an interview, that he's anemic. Sounds like he would be low in iron, and it's not a theory. It is real life. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
I was freezing. I always thought my balls was gonna be freezing, but my fucking fingers was cold.
Fingers,
like
toes. Yeah.
my toes wasn't cold. I was so cold I couldn't even feel my feet. I was in there like this. I was trying to put my hands under my armpits, and I was just shaking like this. And I was just like, I'm about to get out. It was like they was motivating me, and I was like, man, I can't. Man, this is the hardest thing I ever did because I'm anemic, so me and cold don't.
You're anemic?
Yeah, I gotta take iron pills.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So is that before you stopped red meat? Always?
Yeah. Really? When I was little.
Struggling on your novel? Meet Squibbler, the AI novel that transforms your.
So that's kind of funny, right? Like, shout out to No Evidence, Joseph me in the building. So it's kind of funny how he said theoretically, and the man really is anemic. So Victor's got him boosting his testosterone and his vitamin D and his anemia, right? But hold on, let me let him finish talking so we can get into this.
That's interesting to me. Well, you just heard Terrence Crawford say that he's anemic. And Joe Rogan was surprised, and he basically thought that he meant that he's anemic. Well, Terrence Crawford said that since he was little, he's been anemic. The interesting thing about that is that Terrence Crawford never published for the fight with Errol Spence. I mean, it sounds convenient for him to make that statement now. Basically, just admitted that all of his athletes and clients will determine that you're low in iron when he interprets the blood testing results. So it sounds like to me that Terrence Crawford didn't know that he was anemic, or maybe he's not anemic. I don't know, because Victor Conte is the one who's interpreting his blood testing results, right? Well, he do know he's low on iron. Of course he would know that if those blood tests are being interpreted by Victor Conte. Now, the interesting thing about that is, like I said, he never publicly mentioned anything about being anemic, since he said he's been anemic since he was little, when he didn't have a problem with being low on iron for the first 36 professional fights and 29 to 30 knockouts before he got with the SNAC program and Victor Conte. And like, somebody might say, well, Manager Marty, what are you talking about? How do you know? But you know what? Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Those people that live in cold climates that run in the winter, man, that's a hardy breed of human. That's not a regular person that decides, like, nobody's got a gun to your head. It's not your job. You decide to put your fucking running shoes on and lace up and go out there when it's zero.
It's kind of like before I fought Amir Khan, and I was down there shadowboxing in the snow in that blizzard.
Yeah.
I put it on. Yeah. I put it on my Instagram. Everybody was like, "Oh, he training for Spence."
You talking about us can't get past Spence and Crawford? It's like you obsessed with Spence, dude.
That day. It was
Jose.
blizzard, and we actually got, even you talking about it, you know it's kind of wild. They're out there boxing in the snow, shadow boxing.
Snowing is not that cold.
Right, it's true, isn't it? Yeah, like insulates a little bit some weird way.
I was just sitting in the house, and it was just like, man, go outside and do something. So I went outside, ran a little bit, and then I come home, and I was like, come here. He's like, what? Like, come and record me. Shadow boxing and stuff.
Well, on August the 20th,
You the one that brought Spence up,
2019,
Jose, so you can't say you don't care about
before
Spence. No, nigga. You the one that
Crawford
brought him up,
went to the
SA.
SNAC program nearly 2 years before, to be exact. He basically shadow boxed in a blizzard. Bo Mac just said it was 10 inches of snow. Didn't seem like he had an issue with the cold then as he was preparing for Amir Khan's fight. This is all before he went to Victor Conte in the SNAC program. Interesting to me. Now, let's move forward with the other words that Victor Conte stated. He said, boost testosterone. You know, I find it very intriguing that these are not just the words that Victor Conte stated.
Jose, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga. Shit. Shout out to my nigga Bruce Jazz and Gas in the building. You acting like one, Jose. So, if you don't like it, you know you can go, SA. Vato loco, homie.
Because there were some other words that he stated. Yeah, I'm talking about the sequence of events that he laid out for Terrence Crawford, since the question was directed toward Victor Conte regarding Terrence Crawford. And in sequence of explaining whether Terrence Crawford's blood testing results states that he's low in iron or he's low in testosterone, and these are some methods that he would use, well, the sequence of that is questionable. It's what Victor Conte said after that, I mean directly after that, that perked up my ears. And you know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
SNAC doesn't carry all the supplements that exist. So if he happens...
Oh, frequent liar. That's Victor Conte himself about to lie. Frequent liar, I'm glad you're here. You can hear it yourself.
to be, and this is a theoretical, low in iron. Well, I might send, or if I think we need to boost his testosterone, well, I might send a different brand of vitamin D3 or DAA, or there's all sorts of other products and ingredients, but it's based upon the individual. So if each fighter is getting an individualized program, Devin doesn't necessarily take exactly what Terrence takes, who doesn't exactly take what Demetrius takes. Now, are any of these other things that he's saying that
Devin, Terrence, and Demetrius?
All kinds of things. We have a doctor. His name is Dr. Bonson, Chris Bonson, on staff. He's a surgeon. He works with the 49ers and the Giants and all the big teams here in the Bay Area. He comes to the facility. So anything that they may need, even if it involves an injection, then I might have to go to Margaret, get the prescription, get it approved. This may be during training camp, get it approved by their medical review board, but it's all above board, and they know that we're using it. We get permission from VADA before we do it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete...
That right there, crazy. Like, that man whole situation. Like, what are they talking about, injections and all that shit right there? But still, people ain't understand it. Shout out to my brother Rod Walker in the building. Shalom to you, my brother. DOG, how's that like taking Central when he talking about, when this man's talking about injections and all that shit right there, bro? That is nothing like Central, bro. And they get you for testosterone in boxing as well. Like you're not supposed to take testosterone, bro. So what are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying. Exactly, Cash Crypto. You don't inject no motherfucking supplements. You injecting that real supplement. Supplements are oral taken. They're taken orally. Like, like y'all be watching boxing, but y'all don't even be watching boxing, bro. Like, I don't understand what the hell y'all paying attention to, man. That shit crazy. It really is, though, but I can't blame you. Like frequent when you go to the hospital, right? They put you on an IV because they put the strongest stuff into your veins. If not, then they would have you take it at home with an open mouth, orally. Plus, messing like that, it's easy to cycle. It's easy to fucking cycle. Like a bike rider. That's all the fuck they doing. And it's fucking crazy because they always hollering at the people on SNAC anemic. But the people don't be anemic before they start the snack. That's the funny thing about it. Like, okay, you get supplements, right, DOG? But do you get injections? Huh? I take fluid pills, so I gotta take supplements all the time, bro. But I'm not getting injected. Frequent. I highly doubt that you got anything. I highly doubt that you got anybody frequent. Frequent, not even a damn body. Frequent, damn man, beating on frequent like damn taking advantage of the weak, man. It's like bullying the weak, man. It's like if you sit there and go to Special Olympics and start knocking out people at the Special Olympics, bro. That's the caliber of frequent right there, bro. It's like stealing off on Special Olympic participants. It ain't even worth it, man. That nigga pulled little tink tink. That's all that shit is. Little tink tink. He called him Auntie Frequent. Frequent Campbell. Wow, if that ain't the pot calling the kettle black. Frequent say Cash Crypto, why you lie so much? But this is coming from a nigga name who's lying frequently or frequent liar. Wow. Oh, no evidence. Frequent ain't no corpse. That nigga is the Grand High Lich. That nigga been dead. He's a lich. Like that nigga a fucking lich. Yep. But that right there, hold on one second. I played Marty video a little too long. Somebody hit it. Somebody reported it, so I'm gonna leave that alone for a minute. But yeah, basically what they're saying is People that be on that snack, like I've been saying before, snack has a thing where their players have all rehydrated more than the 13% that is healthy. They rehydrate more than 13%. Plus, they able to take rounds and go 12 rounds if they have to. They can take punishment, all that shit. Frequent. I done killed you plenty of times in these YouTube streets, man. I even Joe Pesci style kicked you after you was dead, man. I'm talking Joe Pesci style, kick a nigga after he dead. Matter of fact, the link is pinned right there. Anybody want to hop up here? I know Frequent ain't trying to get up here, but anybody want to hop up here? The link is pinned. He said the man sit in the closet all day. Freaking already got a damn charge for flying drones outside girls' bathrooms and shit. They call them frequent flyer people. The frequent people. But it's all good. Frequent say he doing research. But it's funny though. But like I said before, it's a reason why anybody that's on SNAC chooses to do VADA testing. And the reason why they do VADA testing is because VADA is the same corporation. So VADA's going to make sure they take care of their own. It's like the police. When the police do something, they take care of their own. And that's what VADA's doing. VADA is with the snack pack. That's why if you fight a snack fighter, you're going to test on VADA. They're going to test on VADA. You're going to, and then they're going to also have a little extra, in case you win, we might dibble some snack in your stack. You feel what I'm saying? Like you might get Ryan Garcia. You never know. And the funny thing that people don't talk about, why in Ryan Garcia's A sample, he had like 3 things in it, but in the B sample, it was just ostarate. Same blood though. Can you explain how you got the same blood, but one of them got like three things in it, the other one only got 1? They can never explain that for me. I've always wondered. But when I ask them about it, they always deflect. Exactly. Bada does the testing schedule, so Conte guys know exactly when they'll be tested. Also, Cash Crypto, they like Sugar Shane says, Victor Conte gets the blood and checks it first. Honestly, no evidence. I don't even think it was the supplements from Scooter that was dirty. Because both samples had different shit in it. I think they sprinkled that shit in that man's sample. I think they literally put that shit manually. Either way, it wasn't natural. I'll check it out in a little bit, Cash Crypto. But see, Sugar Shane, he just worked with Devin Haney in his last camp, right? In the last camp, he sat there and said that Victor Conte is the serum master. Terrence Crawford, his whole body changed from Jeff. Oh, okay, Cash. I'm gonna have to check that out later. I can't pull it up while I'm on the show, but I'm gonna definitely check it out later. I know what Victor on. Victor on that bullshit. Matter of fact, won't you just hop up here and explain to us what Tim Montgomery says, Cash Crypto? The link pinned in the chat. That'd be nice if you can come up here and explain it for the rest of the people. For how they say the people in the back. So the people in the back can hear it. And what y'all think about Shakur Stevenson and Richardson Hitchings tap boxing each other, shadow boxing, whatever they call it? I said two goofies. Two goofies. And Richardson Hitchison calling out everybody but Matias. He telling Matias that you need to fight Paro again. Oh, okay, Cash. Like, he telling Matias you need to fight Paro, but Paro ain't got a belt. Matias is running down on everybody in the 140 division. That man ain't caring about none of that. About none of that. He running down on anybody. That man won't smoke. And it's funny that T.O. lets him slap him. Motherfucking Richardson Hitchison talking about you need to fight Paro, but Richardson, you just beat Paro, and Paro ain't got a belt. So what you saying is you want Matias to go against Paro again, and hopefully Paro could win and get that belt, so you can fight Paro for the belt again instead of fighting Matias. But first you sit there and say, "Shut up, my nigga Brian the King Falcon." But first you said it'd be crazy to fight Matias with a 10-pound rehydration. But that's boxing. So Richardson, so you saying that you like to weight, like you want to weight bully people? Like that's basically what Richardson Hitchison basically admitted, that he wants to have a weight advantage over people instead of fighting people on their own terms, on their own scale, on their own level with a 10-pound rehydration. He's talking about no. He has to fight people without a rehydration. But the 10-pound rehydration is the next day weight. You still get a chance to rehydrate more. Like, how big are you trying to get, Richardson Hitchison? You at 140. So you rehydrate, you're going to be 150. So what, you trying to be 160? What? That's what I don't understand. Like, what are you trying to be, 160? Like, these motherfuckers be crazy as hell, bro. And the crazy part about it, motherfuckers don't even say it, but then they want to talk about Tank Davis is 180 pounds and shit like that. That little butterball could never be that big. Even when he was in his butterball stage. Like, do y'all not know how big he would be at 180, being 5'4"? And like the arguments that a lot of people be spitting out, that shit be so damn stupid. And I be like, do these people really fucking believe the shit they be saying? Just like you have somebody like Frequent, this motherfucker will actually sit there and lie. Know it's a lie, but still double down on it. I'm like, bruh, you gonna double down on this shit? Frequent don't give a fuck. Frequent do not care. He will double down on that shit. And the shit's crazy. It's twisted though. But that's the way this new age boxing is. Oh yeah, Emiliano Vargas has been talking a lot of shit, Joseph Vermeer, but Tito Mercado did hit him with the "come get knocked out like your dad used to." Emiliano don't want that smoke, man. Emiliano, he using his dad's name, and like everybody's giving Emiliano all these props and shit. But if we're gonna be for real, Emiliano hasn't even fucking fought nobody, bro. Like he hasn't even fought nobody that's dangerous. Like what's crazy, and he keeps talking shit about Abdullah Mason and everything. Like, bro, Abdullah about to get the belt right now. After Abdullah get the belt, won't you fight Abdullah for his belt? Because all you doing, Vargas, is sitting there talking shit and motherfucking, like, it's crazy. He doing what Pacquiao was doing to Floyd. Like, when they see a star shooting up, like, they be just like females, bro. Like, they be so ready to hook their wagon to the next nigga star. Like, bro, you trying to ride with me because my torch is lit. Like, nigga, you can't get the litness yourself, so you need me for your litness. And it's crazy, but everybody does it. Like, all the unlit people do it. Like Devin, Shakur, all the motherfuckers that can't get lit by themselves. They gotta find the littiest nigga and hop on the littiest nigga shit and ride them like a coattail all the way to the top. I'm like, damn, man, you might need a license and helmet to ride dick like that. Motherfuckers riding without a license and a helmet, man. Gonna get pulled over. But hey, and then people applaud them for the shit. Like Crawford rode Spencer's jock to the top. And get up there and motherfuckers still don't accept them. Shout out to Deezy. She said I just described T.O. I just described 90% of boxes out there, Deezy. Not just T.O. It's T.O., Devin, the Normans. Like shit. All them niggas is doing that because they can't generate the buzz themselves. They cannot generate the buzz themselves, so they have to ride somebody else's wave. What my man say? He say, drip too hard, don't drown off this wave. Another day, another night, another nigga get paid. Yeah, that's how that shit be going right there. But it's all good though. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. But the funny thing about it, right? What's going on to my brother Ant McQueen in the building? Salute, King. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, Ant, but it's still riding the next nigga wave, though. Shout out to Malik Taylor in the building. How do you feel about it, Ant? Sexy Kendra, 50 Cent, how you doing, Queen? Hope everything's well with you. Hope all is well. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. Shalom to my brother, Mr. All Too Ristic in the building. How you doing, King? Shalom to you, brother. Hope everything's well. Drip too hard, don't come too close and fuck around and drown off this wave. And that's all they're doing. They're riding everybody wave to the top. Pacquiao did it to Floyd. But you know what's crazy? A motherfucker ride another nigga wave, beat that nigga and still won't go nowhere. Like Bud really thought that he was gonna be the man. He thought he was gonna be the man around here. DZ said, yeah, but T.O. has no shame. Oh, nah, T.O. lost his shame when his wife got piped. When he lost his wife, DZ, he didn't care no more. Yeah, his wife went to a new place. Y'all hold on 1 second. All right. Then they trying to cancel Joey Swole today too. Everybody, they trying to cancel everybody. Like, I can't stand that cancel culture shit, dog. Like motherfuckers think they can just cancel people. It's crazy. Like they want everybody to be a fucking sheep. Like, they want everybody to be sheep and everybody to follow. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm pulling up the video again. Hold on. Yep. Trip too hard, don't come too close to them. This way. All right, hold on. It's about to pull up now. Okay. I don't know exactly where I was at on it. Hold on. Okay, I found it. All right, I got it pulled up right now. And shout out to my brother Richie L in the Cash App with a $3 holler, man. I appreciate you, my brother, for supporting the grind. My man Richie always come through with it. Salute to you, my brother. And I just need 4 more people to support the grind if they can, you know. Just 4 more people to support the grind for the day. I'm about to pull this back up for y'all now. I got it right here. All right.
Victor Conte just stated a few things, and I want to use the sequence of events that he used and spelled out. He said he has an orthopedic surgeon that's on staff at SNAC, and that orthopedic surgeon may have to provide injections to the athletes. He also said that he goes to Margaret. He's referring to Margaret Goodman, the founder of VADA, Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. Get the prescription, get it approved by VADA's medical review board, and then get permission from VADA before we do it. He's referring to a process known as therapeutic use exemption. I mean, why else would an athlete or a quote unquote nutritionist need to gain permission from an anti-doping testing agency? Well, it's because according to WADA, which you see on your screen, World Anti-Doping Agency, you see on your screen that WADA spells out what a TUE is. What is a therapeutic use exemption? Well, a therapeutic use exemption ensures that athletes can be treated for medical conditions, even if the treatment involves using a prohibited substance or method while avoiding the risk of being sanctioned. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book, in cycling, in track and field, and now, of course, in boxing, where an athlete can basically get a prescription after comprehensive blood testing results proves that they're low in iron. Most of the time they do it when they're low in testosterone. And then they basically can get this prescription, send in the prescription along with their therapeutic use exemption application from VADA, along with the medical physician's information and prognosis. And then they can be treated for this medical condition. And the treatment may possibly involve a prohibited substance, a substance that's on the banned substance list, basically a performance enhancement drug. To be able to receive this exemption by the anti-doping agency or association, so that when this athlete, particularly a boxer, tests positive for a banned substance, well, they won't be penalized. They avoid that risk of being sanctioned and penalized because they received an exemption. You see the process? You see the loophole in this? Y'all have it? I mean, I have. I mean, as soon as I heard Terrence Crawford say, I'm anemic, 2 weeks after the Errol Spence fight, 2 years after getting with Victor Conte, my memory started to come back to me because there was someone else who got with Victor Conte, and all of a sudden, through his blood testing results, it was diagnosed that he was anemic as well. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about? Look at your screen now. Go on and look at it. That's Andre Berto. Y'all know who Andre Berto is. You know what? You see it on your screen. This is Andre Berto talking about the first time he encountered Victor Conte. You see him with the SNAC logo on his shirt and the ZMA hat that he's wearing. Let's hear what Andre Berto said in August of 2011 when he goes over the SNAC protocol with Victor Conte.
I'll bet money on you against Victor, man. I was waiting for. It's interesting to see you here in San Carlos, working with Victor Conte. Can you tell us how that came about?
Like some friends of mine have been telling me about him for a while, like last year and a half. I'm really good friends with Andre Ward and a few other guys that worked with him in the past. But I just pretty much everything back home. We've always had the same. Kind of like training rhythm. We just train hard, nonstop.
Yeah.
No off days. Just train, grind ourselves to the ground, and that's the way I've been brought up. This hard work. And within these last year and a half, we continue to work hard. But then again, I'm starting to feel the effects a little bit. Just the fact, of course, we get older, and this is this is a good sport. And like back home, we didn't really do the vitamins, protein shakes. It was just all just mental toughness. And going into this last fight, I believe he finally just caught up with me. Just the fact that I always just use just my natural ability. Natural ability is just like all my genetics, just like speed and the power and this and that. Didn't really worry about the nutrition aspect as much. The pay. Like caught up with me last fight. I didn't have the energy that I normally had, and I just didn't understand why.
And, you look like you were fighting off heart for the most part.
Just fighting off heart, the full fight. Just going into the fight, I knew something was wrong. Just the fact that, it was just like a lot of different things. And then just afterwards, I finally felt it was just time for a change. We're professionals now, and we're competing at the highest level. So we need to deal with like some real, top level guys, and we need to get off the amateur stuff that we've been on. So finally, reached out to Victor. Like I said, I've been talking to him for a while, and he came out. He gave me the blood test, and he seen tremendous complications that I had. I've been anemic, I believe, for like last year and a half. Yeah, I didn't know anything.
You don't even know about it, huh?
I didn't know about it. I didn't know about it, but I felt the effect of it. And then, everything just made sense. And just the fact of just being anemic is you just don't really have enough iron in your body, and that iron realistically pushes those red blood cells to your muscles. So
Let's do another audio check. Omar. Testing 1 2 1 2. Check mic check. Da-da-da-da-da. Did y'all hear Andre Berto? Huh? You see, that was Andre Berto in 2011. He fought Victor Ortiz.
Damn, I'm sitting here talking the whole time. Y'all couldn't even hear me. All right. And I said, shout out to my brother D1 in the Cash App with the $2 holler. He say $2 in the Cash App is $5 in the Super Chat. You absolutely right, my brother. I need 3 more people to support the grind for the day. Can I get 3 more to support the grind for the day? But what we also were saying is these people telling themselves like everybody's anemic until they go over there to them right there. Tracking 327 salute. But the man told on himself, like, my coach told us that if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And a lot of people ain't born with God-given talent. You feel what I'm saying? So they got to do anything to compete on the highest level. That's why 80% of the motherfuckers taking supplements because, it ain't but a few stars in the sky. You feel what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers take, like, look at Devin Haney. He's typically an average person. He ain't got the biggest speed. He ain't got the power. He ain't got none of that. So he has to take an enhancement so he can make himself better than what he is. Like, it's just common sense.
Remember, they had a rematch clause, but something happened that canceled that fight, and we're going to talk about that in just a few seconds. Did y'all hear what Andre Berto said? You did, Creole? Thank you. Anybody else? It's just yes or no, real quick. We got to move on. Okay, great. Thank you. So let me get this straight. Victor Ortiz fights Andre Berto. Andre Berto gets into a situation where he's knocked down in that fight. It was a barn burner. Not only that, after he fought Victor Ortiz, Andre Berto picks up the phone and called Victor Conte. Now he said, y'all just heard him, that Victor Conte did a comprehensive blood testing on him. and determined that for the last year and a half, he was anemic. Andre Berto was nearly 30 years old up until this point. You mean to tell me for 30 years before he got with Victor Conte, not one doctor in 30 years of his life was able to find the prognosis and diagnosis of him being anemic when they tested his blood. But he get with Victor Conte one time,
Exactly.
and the pseudo doctor Victor discovers not only are you anemic, based on the evaluation of your blood testing results, Andre Berto, but you've been anemic for a year and a half. That was in 2011. You mean to tell me this movie recycled again with Terrence Crawford being anemic after he get his blood testing results evaluated and recommended by Victor Conte?
Shout out to my brother Vince Carter in the Cash App with the $10 holler. He say, "Fuck the LDBC." That's for my man Vince Carter in the Cash App. He say, "Fuck the LDBC." And for you two, I'm just letting you know, I'm not talking about the rainbow community. I'm talking about a group. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about the LGBTQZB. I'm not. I have respect for them. I have respect for their power, and I'm not trying to beef with them. I'm just not trying to rock with them either. But we ain't got no beef. But salute to my man Vince Carter in the building. Salute. And can I get 2 more people to support the grind for the day? 2 more people. It's funny how they use them letters though, LDBC. And see, somebody said something. They called it the low down boxing community. I said, wow. It could be like a pseudonym, a pseudonym. You feel what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm not about to get into that. Never mind.
I cracked this case wide open. I'm just asking a question. I mean, don't get mad at us. The air fryer round is on 450 degrees. All I need is 1 or 2 more super chats to get the air fryer at 500 degrees. And I promise you, I got something to leave y'all with. We almost done. Double salute for the super sticker from my guy, Robert Taylor. Thank you, Rob, for your contribution and your support to the channel, my brother. Appreciate you so much. I'm just trying to figure out. Andre Berto, 30 at this time. He finds out he's anemic. Terrence Crawford about 35, 36. He go to Victor Conte. He find out he's anemic. I'm just trying to figure out, how did a non-doctor who's not medically qualified, who's not board certified, who's not licensed in the healthcare industry, he can determine whether or not an athlete has imbalances, deficiencies, and be able to also evaluate the fact that they're low in iron and low in testosterone. I'm just asking the question. Well, I don't know if we're going to get. I don't know if we're going to get the 2 super chats because we need them to get the. We need to get the air fryer at 500 degrees. 2011, Andre Berto, low in iron, has deficiencies. He's been diagnosed as being anemic by Victor Conte. 2023, 2 years after Terrence Crawford gets with Victor Conte, the SNAC protocol, 2 weeks after fighting Errol Spence, he goes on Joe Rogan's podcast and say he's low in iron, he's taking iron pills, and he's anemic. What is the likelihood of both of these guys being with Victor Conte literally 10 years apart to have the same diagnosis? What's the likelihood of that? I say 10 years apart because, Andre Berto, let me put it on your screen if you forgot. Andre Berto does an interview in 2011. That's when he joined the SNAC protocol with Victor Conte, and he discovered he was anemic. Terrence Crawford goes over to the SNAC protocol in 2021.
Damn, Andre Berto. Don't nobody give a damn about Berto, bro. That shit only had 12 likes and 2,300 views. Motherfuckers don't want to hear Berto talk about shit. That's what you know. And that shit was 15 years ago, just about. Motherfuckers don't give a damn about Berto, man.
Gets comprehensive blood testing from Victor Conte, and he discovers he's anemic. And then in 2023, 2 years after that, he goes on Joe Rogan podcast and say publicly that he's also anemic. What's the likelihood of that? Thank you, Supreme L. Double salute to Supreme L. What's the likelihood of that? Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, what's the likelihood? I'm just asking the question. Now, let me show my face because, I want people to see what's going on. Now, Andre Berto says he didn't know for a whole year and a half. He didn't know he was anemic. But something happened to Andre Berto in 2012, a few months after he conducts this interview. Y'all remember what happened? You don't? Let me remind you of what happened with Andre Berto. Go on and look at your screen now. Don't get mad at us. This research we conducted 15 years. We got him. In 2012, if you look at your screen, it says May of 2012. This is nearly 9 to 10 months after he get with Victor Conte. And Dan Raphael, May of 2012, reported on this. Let me read it for some of you all that might be driving or might be at work and you can't see your screen. Former welterweight title holder Andre Berto has tested positive for a banned substance, and his June 23rd rematch with fellow former titleist Victor Ortiz has been canceled, according to Golden Boy Promotions CEO Richard Schaefer. Berto tested positive for the steroid norandrosterone. A source with direct knowledge of the test results told ESPN.com on Friday. The article goes on and continues and says that Berto has had Victor Conte, founder of the notorious Bay Area Laboratory Cooperative, in his training camp for this fight. Conte, however, denied he had any involvement in the positive test. We know that noradrenalone is in the family of nandrolone, don't we? Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, don't we know that? Well, Berto tested positive.
Yep, Tyson Fury tested for
He get with Victor
nandrolone too.
Conte's SNAC protocol, SNAC program. He discovers through Victor Conte's prognosis and diagnosis that he's anemic, and he's been anemic for a year and a half. And he's on the precipice of fighting a rematch with Victor Ortiz. But yet the fight was canceled because he tested positive for a banned substance. He's anemic, right? That's interesting. Well, Victor Conte says anytime you're low in iron or low in testosterone, all you have to do is let his doctor give you an injection. I'm just doing the arm. We know it's in the belly and in the buttocks, but I'm just doing the arm, Injection. Well, hey, Berto tested positive for a banned substance. Huh? We know that to be true. And we also know to be true, look at your screen now, go on and look at it, that Terrence Crawford has not been publicly acknowledged by VADA since 2020, since October of 2020 when he fought Kell Brook.
Yeah, but it's crazy. It ain't crazy, but it's crazy. You know what I'm talking about. But see, and shout out to my man Malik. He say fuck Blueberry, BFTB, 78, Clay and Ray. Malik, honestly, they all motherfucking swallowers, bruh. Just like Dick Taster. Dick Taster, Rick Glacier. Like, all of them. You wouldn't think men act like that, but these motherfuckers right here, they make men have a bad name. They really do give men a bad fucking name. I'm just like, damn, dog. That's how you is? That's how you feel? But, you know, like the Africans say, EDs what EDs. Like, these motherfuckers be tripping. It's all good, but that's why I've always said anybody that's on SNAC is suspect. Like, if you on that SNAC pack, I can't look at you as a real fighter, dog. Like, Bam Rodriguez, he's a hell of a fighter. But since he's been on SNAC, that man has he was a young dude on SNAC stopping Soyron Vasai. Soyron Vasai was a damn veteran that beat the shit out of damn Chocolatito, I think, like twice, didn't he? But I even said Bam was going to stop Soyron Vasai because Bam looked too jacked on that snack. You know, he had them Scooby snacks and everything. You know, everybody don't know, but them Scooby snacks had you super powered, bro. Like, you be powered up. But it'd be like that when everybody was like El Rayo. El Rayo should have been destroyed by Antoine Russell. El Rayo was able to survive, just like that nigga that was fighting Ramos. Ramos was beating the shit out of that dude. Like J-Rock. J-Rock should have been destroyed. But the snack attack was able to keep them alive. Like, that snack will let you take a ass whooping and keep going, bro. Like, but see, that's the thing. When I seen Earl, right, get hit by that jab. First off, Earl wasn't in his right frame of mind, for one. But then for two, like, they knew shit wasn't right. Well, you know, they love Charles Edward Cheese, Malik. He's the leader of their group. It's the first rule of Fight Club is we don't talk about Fight Club. But I'm gonna play one more thing and then we're gonna keep it going because you know I fucks with Manager Marty over here. You know, Manager Marty be doing that in-depth research. And this is about that fake news that Blueberry Hill, that's his name, Blueberry motherfucking Hill, Clay Rains, Ray Davis, BFTB, this shit that all these people be motherfucking talking about is fake as fuck, but I'm gonna let y'all hear it.
Members of the Roll the Tape film crew. Gervonta Davis, retirement. Gervonta Tank Davis, retirement. That's what we're hearing. Time and time again, you have heard me say that hearsay is heresy. Time and time again, you've heard me say that we can't go by
exactly
hearsay.
Phoenix.
At some point, we have to go by fact.
Track, I can't even talk about Chump Side. That nigga done blocked and reported me so many damn times. I don't even like saying his motherfucking name. Shout out to the beautiful Miss 2 Cent. How you doing, Queen? You can hop up here too if you want to, 2 Cent. I got the link pinned, but I'm about to play this real quick.
And evidence. We have to go by truth and evidence. We have to just go by evidence. Now, according to yahoosports.com, they also went by hearsay. Because
the fucked up shit about it, Dondrick, you could be telling truth on their channel, bro. They get mad at you and kick you off, and then they'll report you for harassment and shit like that, bro. Like I gave that nigga money to eat, dog. Like when we was down there for the Earl Spence fight in Texas, I think it was Earl versus Ugas. Like he used all his money to go to the Earl versus Ugas fight, bro. Like that nigga was down there hungry as fuck, dog. Like nigga sent him some money and everything so he can get something to eat, bro. And then that nigga change up like that, like chump side motherfucking ass, dog. And like the reason why I lost my motherfucking dad, I used to be had a wrench over there, but my grandma had died. So I wasn't in the right state mentally because my grandma, she was everything to me. She raised me basically. When I was locked up doing my damn time, she wrote me a letter every day. For my whole 10-year bid, she wrote me a letter every day. I got a letter every day except for Sunday. And on Monday, I got one. Tuesday, I got 3. But see, that motherfucker right there, she had died, so I couldn't come to his show for a couple of days. And he hit me up talking about, I'm going to take your wrench because, I got people with wrenches, they work. You ain't been posting me on Instagram. I'm like, bro, my grandma just died. He was like, man, I'm sorry to hear that, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. I was like, you know what, bro? If I ever see you again, nigga, I'm gonna bust your whole head to the motherfucking white meat and the scallops and the potatoes. All that shit about to be peeled out. Shout out to my nigga Thomas Hill. When I used to be on Champ side, Thomas Hill, he took my wrench because my grandma died. You feel me? And I couldn't post this bullshit ass channel no damn more. So he took my wrench. After I fed that nigga at the Earl and Udanis Ugas fight, nigga was at the Earl and Udanis Ugas. This nigga ain't had no money. He was sitting there hungry as hell, lips white as shit, dog. Nigga had white, ashy, cracked lips, dog. Nigga was hungry. Bro, that's weird. Like, he was talking in his chat and everything, bro. Everybody was sitting there, man, somebody so get something to eat, man. Like, damn, nigga, you spent all your money on tickets in a hotel room. Terrence, salute. Like, nigga, if you do that, bro, you shouldn't be going to fights. Shout out to the beautiful Tanya Johnson. Where was you blocked at, 2-Sit? Where they block you at, 2-Sit? I'm telling you though, dog, like this Gen Z shit or whatever this shit is, like men today are not men no more, man. Like what happened to the stoicism? What happened to men like nigga? Hey, J.A., I understand that, bro. Like, yeah, like, even my sister, she used to be over there. You know what I'm saying? Shawar, he did Shawar dirty as hell too, dog. But, that nigga right there. But, that nigga right there was crazy, though, bro. Like, I told Shawar I'm going to hit that nigga in his shit. Like, and it's crazy, right? Because he built this channel. He built this channel off of Tank Davis and Earl Spence. Like, he built this channel off them two right there. Then when Charles Edward Cheese told him to come on over here to damn Colorado and give up that truffle butter, next thing you know, it's fuck Earl, it's fuck motherfucking Tank because he got fucked. You feel me? Yeah, Thomas Hill, like, yeah, he did Shawar dirty as hell, bro. Shawar used to spend big with that nigga. Like, Shawar also sent money for that nigga while he was hungry and shit, too, dog. Like, you know, me and Shawar, we got our differences right now because of the Devin situation, but she's still my sister and everything, bro. Like, as much as she supported and looked out for that nigga, hell nah. She even bought one of them stinking ass jackets for $300. You feel me? Like, that shit crazy, dog. Like, I told Shawar, I said, if I ever see him just off GP for everything you done for him, I'm going to break his whole goddamn jaw. And for my grandma. Like, I'm going to crack that nigga forehead, dog. Like, the nigga, he a little guy anyway. That's why I feel bad, but I don't feel bad. You feel me? And look, Two said the fucked up shit about it. Blue Blood and Champ Side and all them, we used to all get on Dick Glazer ass about being wrong and making up shit. And now they acting like Dick Glazer's the holy grail. That's when you know a nigga done got dicked down by Charles Edward Cheese. When they start following the narrative like that, they done got paid. I'm telling you, bro. Like, these niggas right here tripping. And now Champ Side, he rocking with the LDBC as well. I'm telling you, bro. First rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas are sword fighting over there, bro. I'm just telling you. Got power bottoms and everything. But hey, I'm not even gonna go there. But salute. I still need 2 more people to support the grind. Let me let Marty finish this off.
Because they are the ones that reported this, and they're quoting Rick Glazer, who claims that Gervonta Davis is retiring. I have a few things that I want to speak.
One thing about Rick Glazer, his source is himself. Rick Glazer wakes up in the morning and be like, you know what? I'm about to start a scandal. And Rick Glazer will source himself and say he got it from a fucking source. Nigga, you ain't had no goddamn source. Nigga, that was your funky ass. I still remember when Rick Glazer, he came out there and they didn't have no seats for his ass and they kicked him out the motherfucking press conference. He was mad as hell. Motherfucking mouth like an open damn toolbox. That shit raggedy as fuck and his breath stink. Smell like he done been motherfucking gargling dick ups till he hiccup.
Speak about regarding this topic with Rick Glazer. Number one, first and foremost, let's be clear on something. Nearly 2 years ago, I had Rick Glazer, a person whom I have dubbed as a glorified matchmaker in boxing. I had Rick Glazer on my live show, the Roll the Tape podcast. I had him here. He was here. In fact, not only did I have him here, I caught him up in several different things that he tried to propose with regards to Tank Davis, PBC, fighters, Al Heyman, etc. And Rick Glazer asked me a question, and a very easy question at that, because he was trying to, you know, denigrate and dismiss the success from the PBC and Al Heyman. And the question was, who did PBC turn into a superstar? I mean, what fighters did they actually develop and make them a superstar? And I answered him quickly and said, Gervonta Tank Davis. I said Tank Davis. And you know what Rick Glazer said after I answered this question? He conceded and said, you're right. You're correct. I just wanted to lay the foundation for this video because I want to make sure, is that the guy we talking about? Him?
Exactly. And one another thing, the PBC also made Earl Spence a superstar. They made Adrian Broner a superstar. The PBC has made Keith Thurman a superstar. The PBC making David Benavidez a fucking superstar. The PBC, they spit out starting. Shout out to my brother Phoenix the Assassin in the Cash App, the $20 holler. He say for the grind. Always, my brother. Appreciate you, Phoenix, for coming through. And like I was saying, the link is pinned. Anybody want to hop up here as well? But I'm about to continue on with this, and I still need one more person to support the grind for today. Give me one more person in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind. But the link is pinned if you want to give your 2 cents. I mean, not your 2 cents, but if you want to give your opinion on that. But that motherfucker 2 cents got a hell of a name, because you know motherfuckers always try to put their 2 cents. I say you give me your 2 cents and I give you a dime. But all right.
Number 2, Rick Glaser. We know he has an over 25-year resentful hatred and beef for Al Heyman. He doesn't like Al Heyman. In fact, when he was here on my platform, I asked him, why don't he like Al Heyman? What is the problem? And I only asked him that because, you know, Rick Glaser has been on several different platforms. He has made it publicly known that he don't like Al Heyman. He's made it publicly known that he's going to continue to criticize the decision-making abilities and or inabilities of PBC. And he's also going to be disfavorable towards PBC fighters. And he has been successful at doing so, because you have so many other content creators who basically borrow the talking points of Rick Glaser to do the same thing he's doing when they hate on Tank Davis, when they throw shots at PBC fighters. So I want to make sure, is that the guy? Him? That's what we talking about, Rick Glaser? Okay. All right. Now, I have something I have to say about this Tank Davis retiring. Let's say it's true. Let's say Tank Davis is retiring from the sport of boxing. Okay, and he won't be the first professional boxer that retired. Why is this big news all of a sudden? Tank Davis have a right to determine when he wants to retire. And I think that he should be the one to come out and publicize the fact whether he's going to retire or not, and not Rick Glaser or anyone else. I mean, let's put this in proper perspective. Tank Davis have been boxing for over 20 plus years, including as a child and teenager and young amateur. Since he was a little kid, he's been on the job for 20 plus years. He's entitled to retire if he wants. I mean, check this out. Floyd Mayweather retired multiple times.
How you doing, 2 cents? Oh, I guess she fell off. All right. Guess I get her when she popped back up.
So did Evander Holyfield. Even Bernard Hopkins told his ailing mother that he was going to retire after a certain age. And guess what? They all have in common, those 3 Hall of Famers. They all changed their mind at some point because of their love of the sport. And
how you doing, 2 cents? $2 cents.
Okay, there we go. It wouldn't let me come off.
Can you hear me?
What's going on?
What's going on with you, Queen?
Yeah, I can hear you. Nothing.
Yeah.
Running a couple errands.
Yeah. Oh, what you think about the situation?
Running around. What situation? Tank retiring?
Nah, the fact that they sit there and just wake up in the morning and just cite some bullshit and say they got some sources. Like, why don't we start making these motherfuckers put their sources on Front Street? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how motherfuckers
And
just gonna sit there and
I
say
was
something
just
and just
saying
like,
that, like, even if you got sources, that don't mean you right. Like, we're all speculating, and none of us know factually if we right or not. You may have some sources that may make your opinion a little bit, based off better information because you have a quote unquote source, but don't nobody really know what's going on. So to sit here and be like, you got sources, okay, cool, you got sources, but that don't mean you right. That don't mean you're right. That's the problem. The issue is people think they're right in this space, and it's not necessarily a right because none of us are sitting at the table. We don't know all facts, right? So I can make an opinion. I can make an opinion based off of more truthful. I can make an opinion based off of more information that makes sense, but that doesn't mean I'm right. And somebody can be a source, but that doesn't mean they know. So we all doing the same thing, but they keep people try to act like they're better than this or know more and this and that when you don't. Unless we're talking about fights and belts.
exactly. My homeboy told me that this nigga got some fire ass green. So when I go up to this nigga, I'm be like, my source told me that you got some good ass weed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the source. But like Rick Glazier, he wakes up in the morning and be like, you know what? My accounts ain't popping today. Let me see if I can generate some type of buzz. You know what? Tank retiring. No, Tank can't fight till November. That's when Tank is fighting. The same time Devin and them fighting. But for like about a week, all used to give Rick Glazier hell. Like we used to get that nigga hell for lying, him and Mike Capich. And now they're acting like Rick Glazier is the holy fucking grail. And I'm like, bro, for real? Like y'all really gonna do this?
But then to cite Rick Glacier and say, well, I don't believe nothing Rick be saying. So why are you like, if I would never use Rick Glacier as a source. The only time I usually talk about Rick Glacier is when I'm showing himself contradicting himself. If Rick Glacier say something about Bill Haney, I'm not gonna be like, well, Rick Glacier said. I would never do that. Like, I wouldn't do that. It doesn't make any sense. I don't believe anything Rick Glacier says about anybody, period.
Because the Rick Glazier, the type of money that Rick Glazier has made by shitting boxes all these years and he still didn't fix his mouth, I could never trust a nigga like that. Like, nigga, you don't even care about your own self. Like, you got that damn open toolbox mouth, bro. Like, your shit look like a toolbox that just fell off the counter and shit just everywhere when you open it up. And he ain't even fixed that shit. So I can't trust a motherfucker like that. Plus, his breath smell like shit from kissing ass all day or something. I mean, 2 cents. You would think a little nigga was tap dancing on the back of his throat with some shit and some motherfucking cowboy boots with a damn sombrero on. You feel what I'm saying? I know his black wife be like, damn, I fucked up. But the motherfuckers just be lying for real, bro. Like always fucking lying. And Blue Blood and them know, but since they done took the proverbial cheese. You know the proverbial cheese I'm talking to. And I ain't talking about Charles Edward, or am I? But since these rats done took the cheese, where it's hard.
But this is the thing, right? And this is the point I was trying to make when I was talking to Champ Side. Because it's like for some reason they want you to be like, Tank retiring, Tank. And I'm like, listen, y'all, if Tank retire, he retires. If he don't, he don't. But y'all, people are up here being all emotional, screaming and yelling and going all these long soliloquies when the man hasn't said he's officially retiring. Like y'all won't even let the man announce his own retirement. Y'all are announcing and confirming this man's retirement. That is diabolical. One, the fact that it's so many content creators putting out the information at
They was
one
ready for
time,
it, wasn't
that's always a sign that there is an agenda. And I heard
they?
a boxing platform that I believe was in the Devin Haney payola syndicate. I heard him say on the live, see, y'all don't know what I be knowing behind the scenes. I know what be going on behind the scenes. I get the text messages, I get the talking points. So that right there let me know that behind the scenes, y'all are getting text messages and talking points to make for y'all content.
Exactly, because I get the same ones. I just don't use the shit because first off, they're not paying me, and second off, I don't want them paying me because I'm not about to push the shit that they're talking about. But text messages and talking points for people that cannot be original, that can't think for themselves, that can't think past go. And yes, Thomas Hill, I went down that yellow brick road, and it was cheddar cheese back there. You feel me? It was cheddar motherfucking cheese. You feel me? Cheddar. And them motherfuckers, they say cheddar is better. And that's why the LDBC got all these people riding right now. Charles Edward Cheese is the lead consumer. And he got these motherfuckers. I mean, that nigga pimp with his hoes. I mean, shit is what it is. And like motherfuckers will do anything. Like all these people, it shows that people really hope for another motherfucker's downfall. Like they be sitting there waiting. Like everybody, like Tucson, that's like I told you, like before the Earl and Terrence Crawford fight, I might have met 3 people that was cheering for Crawford. But after Earl Spence lost, it was like everybody was a Crawford fan. I'm like, well, damn, where the fuck was all y'all at? And then I said, y'all not really Crawford fans. Y'all just hate Earl Spence. Because if y'all was Crawford fans, then he would do some decent pay-per-view numbers. He can't even do a successful pay-per-view. So how can y'all say y'all Crawford fans? It's just niggas want to hate. That's all.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And I think I believe about 70 to 75% of people thought that Earl was gonna win. I think it was overwhelmingly people thought that Earl was gonna win. But my thing is, Upper, that I noticed is people think that it's okay to attack you or be disrespectful because you a Tank fan. Like that shit is weird to me. I don't understand why people think that they gonna talk to me in a disrespectful manner. Like, bro, ain't no you
It's
took it
crazy,
easy
too,
on me.
son.
You wasn't about to talk to me disrespectful anyway. What is you saying? I don't understand that.
You want me to tell you what that shit remind me of? It reminds me of being a straight male in America, dog. Like, as being a straight male, like motherfuckers feel like they can talk to you any kind of damn way and shit. Like the damn rainbow community, the damn females, like motherfuckers feel like they can just talk to you any kind of way because you're straight. Not, I think the word is non-binary or whatever the fuck that shit is. Like when you just a straight motherfucker, like it's only 2 fucking gender type straight shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like you a mister. Like motherfucker tried to call me a cis male. I said a cis male. Bitch, I'm a bro male, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? Talking about a cis male. I said, nigga, I don't have no cis. I said my skin is clean. And I said the only cis I got is my sister. I said ain't shit cis because the word cis remind me of the word cis. And you're not about to put that with my name anyway. But like, then you got motherfuckers talking about, let me tell you what's
And
wrong
nothing
with
to
me.
what I already am. You can cut that out.
Exactly. Like I'm cool. And then like Champ side, you can't even really talk on his page because that motherfucker just run you around in a circle. Like he just keep like I'm like, bro, you like a gaslighting female, dog. Like you just keep running and talking in circles, bro, and you don't never answer the fucking question. Like you just keep evading. Like your motherfucking agility's on 100, my nigga. Like he got an agility on 100. You feel what I'm saying? Like that nigga will sit there and evade, duck like he's fucking Spider-Man or something, dog. Like that shit be crazy. Damn, they was tagging 2 Cent and Phoenix on X yesterday. Damn. That's crazy. That shit crazy. But what do you expect, man? That's the way people like that is, dog. Damn, 2 Cent, they was tagging you. And Phoenix on X. You talking, I can't hear you, 2 Cent. Can y'all hear 2 Cent talking? Can y'all hear 2 Cent?
All right. Am I back up or can
Yeah,
you
I
hear
can hear
me?
you now. What you just do?
It's literally on stream. You know what be working.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, they tagging me and stuff on X and hunting me down in chats. Like it's weird. Like what's wrong with y'all? Y'all doing all this because I'm a Tank fan?
Hold on one second. I'm about to go out and come in because it's a delay on us. I gotta fix this delay. Hold on.
Nah, I got 5G. Thomas, don't do me. I got 5G. Can y'all hear me? Do I sound clear? I don't know what's with these with this restream, but it does not work for me on my cell phone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. You see, ain't no delay now.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I've noticed this lately, because usually when it's a fight or something, I like to go around to the opposing sides, debate, go back and forth. It's fun, but it's like a you can't do that with Tank. It's like an extreme level of disrespect, and they think it's okay, and it's very weird. It's very weird. And then when you know try to let them know like you tripping or this and that, they call you emotional. They start trying to gaslight you, and I don't know why they doing that. It's weird. And what they gonna say? They going through all this Tank retiring 12-hour live stream. What are they gonna say when Tank fight again? Like we just gonna act like none of that never
Bro, they
happened?
gonna act
That's
like
what
ain't
I'm
shit
wondering.
happened. They gonna act like ain't nothing fucking happened. Dog. Like they just gonna just like when Devin got beat the fuck up by Ryan Garcia, till that damn results came out, they act like the fight never even fucking happened. Like they wouldn't even touch that subject. I'm like, y'all do know Devin got face down ass up, right? They was like, I didn't see that. I mean, shit. Like motherfuckers was absent. Like King Judah, that motherfucker got missing for like months. Like I was like, damn, what the hell King Judah at? Dub right side, he didn't want to talk. I was like, boy, everybody kind of quiet now. I was saying, boy, this motherfucker get knocked out. Motherfucker got his face in another man's crotch. Motherfuckers get real quiet now. Like that shit crazy. Like the motherfuckers be like, and then look, they'll say some fake ass shit, then act like they didn't say it. Like, look, like they don't even bring the shit up. Like, so we just not gonna talk about this, huh? And the shit crazy though, because Chapside doesn't see me in person. He knew I'm a daunting fellow. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest and I'm not the smallest. You feel what I'm saying? But I am 6'3". And I am a former boxer that was undefeated in the motherfucking damn. Salute to my man Aaron. I was an undefeated Golden Glove, and I would damn box his little funky ass up. I'm telling you, like nigga, you don't let them motherfuckers see motherfuckers don't let them down. See, that's what it is. Motherfuckers that ain't never have no following that like that, right? These motherfuckers like they get the little people in the chat room, people that sit there and follow them and shit and watch their shit, and that shit give them a heightened sense of ego and shit, bro. Nigga, you still that same bitch ass nigga, dog. You just got people listening to you. That's all.
Like that nigga that go to college and join a fraternity. And you like, bruh, sit down. You ain't never been in part of nothing in your life. Have a seat.
Exactly. Like he went to college and couldn't graduate, so then he started YouTube. That's what Champside went to college too.
Nah, I ain't talking about nobody. I ain't taking no shots at
I'm
nobody. I'm just
taking a
saying.
whole. I'm taking aim, pinpoint, sniper. Pow! Do what you want to do. Because we gonna take a shot at your ass when I catch you at one of them fights. So.
I don't know anything about Champ. I honestly, I know the press one thing, but I honestly don't watch his channel. It's not a shot at him. It's a lot of content creators that I don't watch. It
Well,
ain't nothing personal. It's just
used to be decent. He used to fight for the boxing. He was one of the ones that spearheaded. And see, I always give people the credit, even though I don't want to. He spearheaded that Franchon Cruz situation when she fought that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And got that shit overturned and everything. So Champside did do that. Champside, you know, he was right there with Spence. He was right there with Tank. That's what built his platform, is Spence and Tank. You know, he always was with Spence and Tank. Like Michael Irvin gave that nigga like a one-of-a-kind drop. Like, nigga, you got that drop from Michael Irvin. That nigga Spence out here breaking people. You feel it? Like, nigga got some hell of a drops because he's always there. You don't recognize him. Like, you don't notice him. He like the fly on the motherfucking wall, and you just, you know what I'm saying? But he used to do good shit until motherfucking he stuck his hand in the pack of cheese. He got that Kraft singles. Them Kraft singles, bro. Like, them Kraft singles make them rats go crazy, bro. I'm telling you. He got that seat.
I don't know nothing about I've been on here 2 years, so I'm really new. I don't know nothing about who was cool, who was Pat. Like, I don't know nothing about none of that. And I mean, it is what it is, but I just be trying to have fun. Like, it's cool. Let's debate. Let's go back and forth. All this personal and emotional stuff is unnecessary, y'all. Like, I don't know none of these. And people try to tell me, "Oh, you just hate so and so. It's personal." I'm like, listen, y'all. I don't know none of these boxers, and don't none of these boxers know me.
Exactly.
I ain't sleeping with none of these. I ain't sleeping with none of these niggas, and I'm not emotional about not now one of them. I don't
Exactly.
waste
They not
emotion
putting no money in my motherfucking pocket. They not taking me out. Whether they win or lose, it doesn't affect my bottom line, dog. So I really can't care enough about it to hate a motherfucker. Now, if a motherfucker did something to me exactly, then yeah. But motherfucker, they not doing shit to me, but you are. Because nigga, you disrespecting my grandma, you done did this and that. Like, nigga. Now we got issues. We got action. Like, but the shit, I'm just saying that it's the fame, bro. Like, fame get to a motherfucker head, dog. Like, from a sheltered ass college boy that this nigga wasn't even getting buns in college, dog. And college is like the easiest place to score, dog. Like, that shit easier than a free throw or a layup, dog. Like, who can't score in college? Nigga, I never even went to college. When I came home from prison, bro, college grounds, bro, I was dropping 30. I was dropping 30 in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, seriously, Upper, why is it a push? Like, I don't get it. Why is it a push to try to say Tank Davis is retired? Like, he hasn't came out. I could see if it's just a conversation, will Tank Davis retire? But no, y'all confirming it, saying he said, like, I don't understand. And I'm like, okay, well, Kenny just came out and said it's fake news. He's not retiring. He literally just said that yesterday. Well, what Tanks? I got 7 interviews about. Okay, cool. But what was said yesterday? He said it's fake news, and that's all we got to go off right now.
They need content. 2 cents. They can't do content on Devin. They can't do content on.
I don't even make a lot of Tank content, and I'm a Tank fan. Like, the people that don't like Tank make more Tank content than the fans of Tank that are content creators. The shit is weird.
Look, they can't do content on Devin because ain't nobody gonna watch it. They can't do it on Shakur. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. And they don't think outside the box. They don't know shit about boxing. So what can they make content on? Let's lie on Tank. You feel me? Like, that's the only thing they can make content on. Like, motherfuckers that don't know shit about boxing, they lie on Tank Davis. Like they used to do it on Spence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what they do. That's how they get down.
Even I don't even remember. I wasn't on YouTube that heavy, I don't think, like with the content creators, but I can't remember what people were saying after Spence's accident. I'm pretty sure they probably was saying he ain't gonna fight no more.
Bro, they was calling them all types of drunk drivers and all, bro, they was talking crazy about Spence. I was like, bro, that's my nigga, dog. Because that's when me and Derrick James and Spence was cool as hell. You feel? I still got love for him, man. It ain't nothing on my end. But you know, like, them niggas was, I was like, bro, y'all some stone cold fucking damn haters, dog. Like, for real. Like, even the Wilder fans, when he got beat by Egg Week, Like, nigga, we seen him get assaulted with a deadly weapon. Like, y'all motherfuckers is tripping. But these motherfuckers is just like that, bro. Like, these motherfuckers love to see somebody else's downfall. They miserable as fuck, dog. Like, these miserable ass people that don't have no lives and they're fucking miserable. So they can't, the only way they can have joy is to see somebody else miserable as well. That's all that shit is. And I still need one more person to support the grind for the day. Can we get one more person in Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind? But they just miserable as fuck too, see?
I mean, and they just do it and do it. They just lie till whatever they was lying about
But
is
guess
just
what?
proven not true, and then they just
Look at their
lie.
chat. Look at their
Crazy.
chat. They have a whole bunch of people just like them in the chat. It's like they a fucking cult, dog. Like, these motherfuckers is, they hating together.
They want to bring down the one Black American boxing superstar that we have. Y'all want him to retire. Y'all. I don't know. It's a weird rumor. It's a weird rumor to start and confirm that somebody's retiring. Right? I think that's
Yeah,
so weird.
yeah, I think it's crazy as fuck. I think it's crazy as fuck, but you know, that's what they doing.
What about the Boots Ennis agenda they got going on? I think that's kind of strange too, in my opinion. And it seems like everybody is against Boots. It ain't no this side, this side. It's like damn near everybody I talk to is calling Boots a duck and
You know
saying he
why?
doing this and saying he doing that.
You know why?
No, I
Whenever
don't
they
know
see
why
black
actually.
I'm gonna tell you, whenever they see black excellence, the only way to shut it down is to go with damn transgression. Like they did it to Floyd, they did it to Deontay Wilder, they did it to Spence, like they doing it to Tank. Like Boots Ennis is not getting beat by nobody really. They was doing it to the Charlos. You feel me? Like Jamal Charlo couldn't take it. That's why he went crazy. Like they putting too much pressure on these people right there, and they trying to crack them. And see, Boots Ennis, he's not getting this. If Boots Ennis was with the PBC, this should be 10 times worse, 2 Cent. But because he with Eddie, because he's with Eddie, it's not so bad. And shout out to my man Zulu in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, King. This is Gen Z boxing fans. Like these motherfucking fans ain't real. This is the Gen Z. They don't know shit about boxing.
And another thing I have an issue with is like we seriously can't let people keep getting away with saying Tank ain't fought nobody. Compared to who? Shakur? Compared to Depp? Like who? Who hasn't he fought compared to who? I don't understand
Compared
why
to
they keep
Floyd.
saying that. He ain't
Compared
fought
to Floyd.
nobody. He's fought more champions than they fought combined. Active champions. See, they like to jump through hoops and move the goalposts. Like
But see, it's
it's crazy.
crazy how they say that about Tank, but one of Devin's biggest fights was against Yuriorkis Gamboa. That's one of his marquee fights is Yuriorkis Gamboa. Remember
That's one
he
of his
set that real.
legacy fights.
Yeah. But Tank knocked the nigga out, but it ain't a legacy for Tank. You
And
feel
I
me?
think Leo Santa Cruz just get in the Hall of Fame?
He's first ballot Hall of Famer. Yes, he is.
So he got a Hall of Famer on his resume. Does Shakur got a Hall of Famer on his resume?
Nope.
Is Loma gonna be a Hall of Famer?
Shakur don't even. Nobody on Shakur's resume will even make it to the Hall of Fame right now. Valdez ain't making it. Zepeda not making it. Like
Zepeda wasn't even
Jamil Harris
champion.
not making it. Yeah, like he's not even gonna have no Hall of Famers on his resume.
So they have a problem with what Tank say and him not sticking to his word, but they don't have a problem with what Shakur say and him not sticking to his word.
Shakur ain't stuck to his word for about 5 years. Mister, I'm gonna knock him out, knock him out, knock him out, but ain't never knocking nobody out. Ain't never knocking nobody out. That shit be crazy. Give me 1 second. I gotta go inside here real quick. Give me 1 second.
Track in 327. You know, as soon as you go to somebody else's chat, they gonna start hating. It's all good though. That shit don't bother me. This is the internet. It's not a real place. It's really not. But it just gets annoying that to have to just deal with this every time Tank got a fight coming up or Tank got something going on, and it's almost like you know that he's not gonna say anything. Same thing with Boots Ennis. You know they really not gonna say anything, so you just keep it going and going and going, and then you're like, well, why they not saying nothing? Well, why they not saying nothing? And then as soon as they say something, it's gonna be a whole nother. It just it's better off to me just not saying nothing. Like just let everybody say what they gonna say, because even if you say something, their minds are already made up. For your mind to already be made up that I'm retiring and I haven't even announced it. And matter of fact, I had Coach Kenny come out and say, man, that's fake news. Like that should have been the end of it right there. Okay, well, it's fake news. He not retiring. And we just wait for an official announcement. I'm not going to be, and see what happens is they report these things, people get all emotional in the uproar about it, and then it doesn't even come to fruition and it's not even true. So I'm not the type of person that's just gonna keep being gaslit and made to feel some type of way over and over and over before I recognize that there's a pattern going on. This happens every Tank fight. Oh, you back, Upper?
Yeah. Shout out to my man Jay Howard with $2 holler in the super chat. Yeah, I'm back. I'm about to leave in
Yeah,
like 2-3 minutes though. That's why I
this
was
happens every Tank fight. It's a they take every step of the negotiation process, make a big deal about it, as if things don't happen in regular boxing. Dates get changed all the time. Schedules get changed all the time. Fights get moved back all the
well,
time.
hold
This
on.
happens.
Guess what? Blue Blood said it best. You feel me? In boxing, everything is subjected to change. Ain't that was his
So
famous line?
for him to
Everything
even
is
say that, why you keep bringing out this information as if it's so detrimental? Like things can't change. Even you saying that and then doing what you do, it don't make sense, Upper. It don't make sense.
klepto habitual. You just mad because I kicked you on your regular account. I don't get my cheeks clapped by men. Only men think about other men getting their cheeks clapped. I don't get my cheeks clapped by men, buddy. See, that's the difference between me and you. I can stand on my own, and I love women. Now, you might fantasize about Tank standing on a step stool and clapping your cheeks, but not me, buddy.
How many people made videos when Shakur retired?
Nobody. Because then nobody cared that Shakur retired anyway. So, you know,
Where was the outrage when Shakur retired?
nigga, they threw a party when he retired. It was like, yes. No more
That's what
going
I'm
to sleep at
saying.
the fights.
Where was the 12-hour live streams when Shakur retired?
That shit wasn't even been 12 minutes. Shit. They
See,
talking
that's
about
what
on
I'm saying.
ESPN. They said
I don't
Shakur
think
Stevenson retired. Look, they was talking about Shakur Stevenson retiring and talking about something else all in one breath. I said, damn, they just breeze right past that.
this is how much they love Tank. They don't even realize it.
They
This is
really
how
do.
much
Like my
they
man
like
Big
Tank.
Dog Willie. Big Dog Willie loves him some Tank, dog. Big Dog Willie
Oh, he
loves some
does. He a
Tank,
number
man.
one Tank fan. He number one Tank. You see all that money he spent on promoting Tank? Big
Exactly.
Dog really a true fan. He put his money where his mouth is. That boy say, I'm a fan of
Exactly.
Tank. I'm about to put my money where it's at. That boy go around spending his bread for Tank. I appreciate that. Shout out to Big Dog Willie for showing him
Shout
how it's
out to
done when
Big
you a
Dog
true
Willie.
fan. Shout out Big Dog Willie.
Motherfuckers,
That's what y'all do. Y'all put y'all money where y'all mouth is when y'all a fan of somebody.
yeah, you might think he trolling, but he really fucking loves Tank now.
But and the thing I can't get over, Upper, is the Tank and Jake Paul stuff. Does Jake Paul not say he fighting everybody? He jumped in the ring with Usyk. He say he fighting Tank. He say he fighting AJ. Can you tell me why we keep taking this Tank and Jake Paul thing so serious? Like, I don't understand why they keep bringing that up. He never said he was fighting Jake Paul. He never confirmed a fight with Jake Paul. It's just pure rumors and speculation.
Frequent. What you say? You said Shakur wasn't talking about fighting Jack Paul? Because Jack Paul wouldn't have fought Shakur because he wouldn't have did no numbers. Like Shakur Stevenson ain't a commodity. And I'm pretty sure that if Tank Davis did get in the ring with Jake Paul, he would knock Jake Paul out just from the boxing ability. Like, y'all niggas be tripping, dog, for real. But Jake Paul said he fighting everybody like 2 Cent said. Jake Paul ain't fighting Tank Davis, man. Where would they meet at the weight? Think about it, dumbass. That shit be crazy.
How can,
Shit.
Upper, how
Go ahead.
can you take anybody serious that say, I want to fight Javante Tank Davis, Jake Paul? Nigga, you went from 135 to heavyweight. How y'all taking this man serious? Please explain that to me.
Dumbass people, bro. This is dumbass people, 2 Cent. But shit, I gotta run real quick. You know, I'm a couple minutes late. I'm up here though, but appreciate you, 2 Cent. We can get up in here tomorrow. When you going live again?
Tomorrow at 6:30.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a couple things inside the chat and talk. I told you I don't like to talk when you're live.
Yeah. Just be in the chat. It's cool. We have fun over there.
Most of the time I be having to catch you on the rebound.
Yeah. I've been
I'm gonna
doing a
tell you
couple
one thing I've
pop-ups
noticed
lately.
about watching your channel though. You got a lot of fucking patience, dog. Like, oh my God. That's how I know 2 Cent raised her kids. That's how I know you a mother. Because only a mother can have the type of patience that you have, boy. I'd be like, shh, boy. You need to let
Bruh,
them
I'm
speak
telling you.
that.
Listen, I'm a tad more tolerant on the internet because it's the internet than I am in real life. So don't get it twisted. Let me just put that disclaimer out there. I do understand the internet is not a real place, so all that you ain't screaming like I ain't finna do all that. But in real life, I'm not that tolerant. So just keep that in mind.
She said she's not that person in real life now. She's not that person. I'm not tolerant nowhere in America. Online, offline. I just have a low tolerance.
Text messages.
Oh, text message, I won't even return them. I have a low tolerance for tomfoolery.
And you gotta remember, I raised 3 boys, so yeah, I
That's what
gotta
I
have some
said.
patience.
That's what I said. You a parent. That's what I can tell. I can tell that you are a loving parent because you have the patience of a parent. I'm a parent too, but
My husband don't
I'm
feel
a
the same.
parent
My
too, but my
husband don't feel the same way. He don't really get on my lives either.
I bet your husband be wanting to damn tear one of these niggas out the frame, don't
That nigga be like, "Why? Get him off of there."
Yeah.
He be chilling though. He know what's up.
Yeah, but sometimes you can know what's up, but sometimes you can know a motherfucker, a bitch ass nigga, and they talking crazy as hell. You just be like, you bitch ass motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you should be damn great to be in my presence, nigga. You talking crazy? Like, like, nigga, you can never even talk to me, man. Like, nigga, you across the street when I'm walking, nigga. Like, type shit.
I'm
You feel me?
telling you.
Like,
But you know, everybody brave on the internet. It is. Everybody brave behind their keyboard. It's cool. I get it.
that's what I told the nigga that. I said, boy, you barely brave, my nigga. I said, you just go to a fight and we'll see.
But you know how it is. You see somebody in person, it's all cool. You know how it go up. Come on.
Yeah, well, you know something beat mine. Won't you beat yours then, buddy? You feel me? You say you beating yours, goddamn. Well, if you is, get off of mine. You feel me? But shout out to my queen 2 Cent, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. Peace and blessings. You got anything else to say, 2 Cent?
Nah, y'all join me live tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. 2 Cents Boxing. Y'all know what's going down. All right, up.
All right, 2 Cent. I see y'all in Discord.
Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga leaving. Round Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was close, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, hit the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5.0, eat him up, eat him up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops straight go. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding.
Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social media, my nigga. I'm in the street with it, you dig what I'm saying? Nigga know they gotta kill me or die, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about smoke and we still living in the same bitch. No sir, you don't got smoke with me, baby. You'd have been dead, huh? G-Stack, bitch. Whatever I fuck up, Tom gon' fix it, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bitch. Who want smoke, nigga? Y'all know I blow that shit, nigga.